Hi everybody, my name is Aurelia and I'm with the Go Green Dental Movement, and I just wanted to come and talk to you guys about what does that even mean. What does Go Green Dental mean? It's all about bringing sustainability into a dental practice so that you can move the needle towards stopping single-use plastics in our industry. It's horrific what's going on out there with all our disposable items. So I just wanted to share some numbers that are pretty alarming, and I'm not anti-corporation, but I mean, they design things to make more money. And I mean, I'm probably going to be, make a lot of people mad talking about this, but I did some numbers, and just HVE tips alone that is disposable. First of all, let's start off with, there's 197,000 dental practices in America. Now, there's only 25,000 practicing dentists in Canada, so think about that. We have 197,000 dental practices in the United States. So did the numbers based on basically one dentist, or just one chair in general, just one chair, seeing 8 patients a day roughly, and one chair out of for the year for disposable HVE tips is, what did I have here, $300 per year is what you would spend on one chair. Now you got to remember there's more than one chair, so let's just do the numbers for one chair. So these guys that are selling you disposable HVE tips are making $59,100,000 a year. Like, that's a lot of money. Like, woo! Can you imagine? Like, no one wants to cut that income out. So imagine, like, and most people have like 4 ops, right? Let's just say, like, on a regular dental practice, you got like 4 ops, maybe 2 for the dentist, 2 hygienists, or 3 for the dentist, 1 for the hygienist, whatever it may be, 4 ops. So you're operating out of 4 ops. I rounded up here, so it's like $237 million a year on just disposable HVE tips alone. We didn't even get into the bags, and that leads me to the segue, which I'm going to share with you right now, is this really great company, and you just watch the video, and I just really want to send you guys looking that way towards changing your wrap and your, when you bag your instruments. I mean, there's a way better way, I'm telling you right now, and this company is outstanding. And just like, some of the things that, that are important to a lot of people, like, being in Gordon Christensen's CR report, this company was for their sterilizable pouches. So I'm very, very proud to just, talk about them, because I think that would be a huge savings. Can you imagine how amazing that would be if everybody just switched to autoclavable HVE tips, switched to these Enviro pouches that are amazing. So, and that's going to save the dentist in the long run money. So just on HVE tips alone, just because I know the numbers, they're right here. So we calculated that, the Eco tips are, they come in a pack of 8. So you would have, if you're spending one operatory at $300 a year on one operatory in practice, you would be saving, if you purchase, like, for one operatory, $200 in savings that year. And then of course it's going to go up and up and up. So then you would have year 2, your chair would be saving $300 because now it's paying for itself. Year 3 would be $800. Year 4 would be $1,100, and year 5 would be $1,400. I mean, it goes exponential because you're not purchasing these tips over and over and over, and you're not putting them in the landfill. I just think it's amazing that, we are able in this day and age to make materials that are autoclavable and sustainable, and we need to move our practices to that and save money. I think that some of the things that are important to me, because I come from a family of dentistry. My uncle's a dentist in Southern California, and he's made his money and living off of his dental practice, which is a private dental practice. So I know the struggles that dentists have with keeping up with overhead and revenue and all of these things, and I've always wanted to be that person that supported, the practices out there and save them money, because they can, and gouging and being unrealistic about pricing is just not in my heart, in my soul. So thank you for listening to me about this, and just really, really do the math. look at it. Look at the Enviro pouches that I'm going to post right now, so you can research that company. They're not paying me to do any of this. I just really believe in it. And if there's any other sustainable companies out there that I have not uncovered, reach out to me and share them with me, because honestly, I haven't seen any. And biodegradable, again, it is not the answer, because all that is creating is more for you to buy it all the time. So think about that. Really, really think about, you know, what's going on. Great, biodegradable. Okay, but there's a lot that goes into making stuff. You know, you're still in China, where these big corporations are getting these things at pennies, half a cent, you know, for these plastic things. Like, it's ridiculous. So we really, I'm just trying to be very, very straightforward and honest with everybody out there, that think about it. You know, don't just follow the leader. And there's a lot of companies out there that are coming out with so many plastic things that I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. This needs to stop. You know, it needs to stop. And the more I educate you on what is actually going on in our environment and what is going on in our food chain and things like that, like, you're gonna be more aware. And I'm not trying to be some hippie person that's like, oh, save the planet, because I that's not what I'm trying to do or say here. I'm just trying to educate you on the possibilities of doing our part, and we can have a huge part in stopping some of the single-use plastics in dentistry. Sustainable is the future of dentistry. I really believe that. Thank you, guys.